It's shaved so much hours off my day, and just using it, it was really incredible. So I really needed to, master that, that technology, and I was able to, understand more than most people I think do, and that's really what's great about using it on LinkedIn. It really gives you an unfair advantage if you use it the right way.
Now, are you having it look at the people's sites on there and say, okay, see this site, what how we can make it better, or any kind of this stuff? I mean, how are you doing it? I'm not trying to give your sauce away. You tell me what you want to talk about, but I'm just curious on how, because I know how I can use it and how what I can use it for, and different things. And I just was trying to figure out you're using, or how you're helping people today.
Well, for the most part, I start with working on the profile, because that's the most important thing. If you don't optimize the profile, it's really meaningless to do any outreach. So I work on working with certain keywords in the title, working in the background images, even headshots also could be more current and up to date. I mean, these are simple things, but can make a difference, because you don't get a second chance for a first impression, and that's really what makes a difference. And I find that by using AI technology, it helps to construct summaries. It helps to look for things, because LinkedIn is a search engine also. So people looking for things will do a search on LinkedIn by certain keywords. And if your things, the keywords you want to have people connect with you are part of your profile, then you'll be found more than other people. So that really is a big help. So that's just some of the things I use right off the bat.
And um, I'm trying to figure out where to go with this, and please don't take that wrong. It's just
Yeah.
I don't want to, because I know you do this as a business, helping people, right? And I know you wrote the book on it, but uh, I'm looking at, if somebody has their site right now and they're on LinkedIn and they don't know
Mhm.
you, and you came and you found them, the first thing you would do is go through first, find out what they do, who they are, and everything about them, find right, and then how do you go from there, or do you even do that?
Well, we figure out is what direction they're taking. I mean, I mostly work with a lot of entrepreneurs,
Okay,
but some people are looking for jobs, and maybe
right.
they want to get hired by a certain employer. So we work on a profile that makes it attractive for that individual, for that possibility of being employed. So we can look at that as a strategy. So everybody's different depending on what they're looking to focus in on. For example, if I was working with you and you were looking for guests for your podcast, we would look at maybe optimizing certain keywords that'll be attractive for potential guests for your program. So we would look at that as an example. We would look at outreach by working with groups on LinkedIn to connect with them by offering value added information. Like I do videos on groups, and that is well received because it's all educational, and that's really the whole idea about it. And there are literally thousands of people in these groups that could be your potential audience. So it's really incredible how you can make those connections.
When you say you do video in groups, that means you put videos in their groups, or what do you mean by that?
Well, I would create a maybe a 60 to a 90-second video, educational by nature, that would talk about certain challenges that people find on LinkedIn. Maybe, for example, the new algorithm I'm working on, or LinkedIn has out there, which could make some problems for people who are trying to do outreach. For example, a lot of people are trying to cut corners on LinkedIn and use these third-party tools that could get them more leads than they can imagine. And a lot of times I realize these third-party tools are not approved by LinkedIn and could shut your account down real quick if they find out.